Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome into today's Daily Sports Take. I'm going over my mock draft version 2.0. So if you missed picks 1 through 15, be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out those videos. And hey, while you're there, leave a like and a comment because I'd love to talk to you in the comment section. I'm getting bored in quarantine and it helps out more than you know. So feel free to do that as well. So today I'm releasing picks 16 through 20 on this beautiful breezy Tuesday up here on my balcony. So let's start with the 16th overall pick of my mock draft version 2.0. I have the Atlanta Falcons selecting K'Lavon Chaisson, the edge rusher out of LSU. Chaisson is one of the most dynamic pass rushers in this draft class. I compare him a lot to Aldon Smith. He's going to make an impact immediately on day number 1 as far as getting after the quarterback. He's fundamentally sound and he can work a little bit more on his abilities in the running game, but I like what I saw to Chaisson out of LSU. Now, there are some injury concerns with him. He missed 2018 with a torn ACL, and in 2019 he missed 2 games with an ankle injury, but I think those injuries are behind him, and he'll have a long, successful career in the NFL as a pass rusher for the Atlanta Falcons. So now to the 17th overall pick. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have this pick after they swapped the 14th overall pick with the Dallas Cowboys previously in my mock draft version 2.0. So now the Bucs get the same man they would have taken with the 14th overall pick. They select offensive tackle Andrew Thomas out of Georgia. Thomas is 6'5", 315 pounds. He projects as a left tackle, one of the best 4 tackles in this offensive draft class, and he'll be protecting the blind side of newly acquired quarterback Tom Brady for the foreseeable future. So they shore up the offensive line by selecting Thomas, who I think could end up being the best tackle in this draft class just because of his size and already pure ability at the offensive tackle position. He's the most fundamentally sound of the group. He's not the most athletic, but I think he can turn into one of the best tackles and a perennial Pro Bowler in this league. Now to the 18th overall pick, another trade from before. The 49ers had the 13th overall pick from the Colts. They moved to the 18th overall pick with the Miami Dolphins going to 13. So the 49ers, I had them going to the 18th overall pick here because they didn't land one of the top 3 receivers with that 13th overall pick. So with the 18th overall pick, they're still able to land the 4th best receiver in this draft class. That's wide receiver Justin Jefferson out of LSU. Jefferson had over 1,500 yards receiving last season and is one of the most explosive players in this draft class. Now, he doesn't get the love that CeeDee Lamb and Jerry Jeudy and Henry Ruggs get, but I think he can make an immediate impact on day number 1 for this 49ers team. Because remember, this team doesn't have a lot of draft picks. They understood they needed a wide receiver when they lost Emmanuel Sanders in free agency this season, so he's really going to help stir up the receiver position, and this team will be ready to make a run again in 2020. So now at the 19th overall pick, I have the Las Vegas Raiders, who selected a receiver with the 12th overall pick, now selecting a cornerback. They're going to take cornerback A.J. Terrell out of Clemson. Terrell is one of the best pure coverage corners in this draft class. He's great in man-to-man situations, and he knows how to press a man and really get up in his grill in order to give him trouble off the line. So I think Terrell is one of the most physical cornerbacks in this draft class. He's going to make an immediate impact for this Las Vegas Raiders team. And now all of a sudden, John Gruden and Mike Mayock in this mock draft have shored up their receiver position and they shored up their secondary, 2 of the biggest holes from the 2019 squad. And now the new squad in Vegas is going to be set to make an immediate impact and maybe be in the playoff hunt in 2020. And finally, with the 20th overall pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars, with their 2nd first-round selection of this draft class, they're going to take cornerback Kristian Fulton out of LSU. Fulton is another guy, just like Terrell, who's physical on the line of scrimmage and does really well in man-to-man situations. The thing with these SEC cornerbacks that stood out is that you've already had enough tape on them to make a strong decision because the SEC had some of the best wide receivers in the entire college football landscape over the last couple of years. So Fulton's a great fit for this Jacksonville Jaguars team, who lost A.J. Bouye in free agency and traded away Jalen Ramsey in the 2019 season. So I think this is the perfect move for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And after selecting defensive tackle Derrick Brown with the 9th overall pick, this team is slowly but surely rebuilding their defense that led them to an AFC Championship appearance back in 2017. So there you have it. There's my mock draft version 2.0, picks 16 through 20. Let me know if there's any players you think that are sliding too far in this draft class, or who you think your favorite team in these spots will take in this draft. So be sure to comment that below. Also, I'd love it if you leave a like on this video, and if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. So with that, everybody, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. It's pretty breezy out here in Tempe, Arizona. It's getting kind of cold for me out here on the balcony, so I'm going to wrap this up. Anyways, have a wonderful day, everybody.